Hi, welcome to my video. We are doing a very festive video today. In this video, I decided to challenge you on one topic, setting hard goals. And I didn't forget about the promise I gave on two different videos, one on being on romantic, and then the other one is on perfection versus inspiring excellence. But I guess it's the season, so I wanted to do this one now before them because I think you're about to set some goals for yourself. And New Year is coming, two things happens, a lot of shopping and a lot of New Year resolutions. It's the perfect trap to have a New Year resolutions, and I feel you're about to make a few. That is why in this video I wanted to be helpful by providing you some insights on how the whole thing actually works and how can you make your goals achievable. So in this video today, I want to convince you that it's not doing any service to you setting hard goals. Instead, you need to create habits, systems for yourself rather than hard-set goals. If you're passionate on this topic and if you want to learn more, I suggest you to two books actually. The first one was Atomic Habits, and then second is Essentialism. These two books are the ones who helped me to gather the basic information in a lot more structured way. Let's start by looking at what those two things means. Goals are specific objectives you either achieve or don't in the future, like losing that 5 kilo, running that 5 kilometers, having a great grown flowers, cleaning your house. They are very result oriented. Systems are things you do on a regular basis, habits to achieve your goals. It's not future state, it's here and now. Taking your garbage out daily, brushing your teeth twice a day, having a daily walk, or doing mindfulness exercise a couple of times every week. So these are more like systems, habits. So if you do something regularly, it is system, habit. If you're waiting to achieve it someday in the future, it's a goal. This part is taken from Atomic Habits, and I really recommend this book to you. I believe our habits are creating and deciding our destiny while we are dreaming of our future state with goals. Let me try to explain it with an example, as always. Let's assume you decided to clean your house tomorrow. Your goal is perfectly a clean house. You put all your effort on the day, you cleaned it perfectly. Even you achieved that goal, because you don't have the habits to keep it clean, it will get dirty sooner than you actually clean it, right? So habits like taking the garbage out every day, giving things away when you buy new things, making up your bed, making your bed every morning can keep your house clean. In that example, if you decided to clean your house tomorrow, it's a goal. If you have the habits to keep it clean constantly, it's a system. In relation with goal and system, goals are more like a North Star. You should have somehow an idea, where you are headed to. But it shouldn't be very hard set goals. Like, I wanted to be healthier is a goal. A system will get you there happily and will help you to stay there or get beyond those goals. There is something very important around goals, that you need to learn how to set right goals. Like losing a weight is an example versus being healthier. Losing a 5 kilo, it may not be the right goal for you. Your right goal may be having a healthier life, and you need to feel what that means for you, what kind of habits it means for you. You need to look what kind of systems you need to implement to achieve that kind of a North Star goal. Aim here is no longer is to lose 5 kilo, but because it's not, systems cannot be things like I'll starve myself for a month and then I'll go by old self and continue as I was before. Right goal will trigger better, healthier systems for you. Once you have that, building these systems will be your goal rather than actually the goals you had initially in your mind. Now that we have an understanding between goals versus systems, now let's look at how. The first thing is knowing your why. cleaning a space is so satisfying, and I think you know why, to me at least. It is because I look at the whole dirty space and I clean it, and as soon as you clean it, the difference is there. So there's an instant reward of feeling satisfied by looking at a very visual result. In things we do in life, we kind of lose that connection. Things like having a healthier life or contributing to a purpose, even at work, unless you're like assembling things to see the result right away, you kind of lose the connection between what you are doing in that moment with what you are contributing in the longer term. Take a chocolate. Chocolate makes a child happy, right? Maybe you started to work in that company because you like the idea of making a child happy with a chocolate, but you're an accountant in that chocolate factory. Um, it might be quite difficult for you to see the distance between you doing your work, you doing your calculation, and child eating that chocolate and being happy. Brain is a very strange thing. It works on a very short-term reward system. If what you do versus when you get award is a little bit separate from each other, brain starts to bother you and tries to convince you why things were already good enough. It does. Let's be honest. It wins one day eventually. When you are trying to put new habits, not being able to see the result, meaning your reward immediately, kind of puts you on a back foot even before you start doing it. The worst part is while we are dreaming of a better version of ourselves, habits and not being able to change them start to take off your confidence. It does. And we become less clear, less sure of our abilities. Brain starts to manipulate different reasons why you shouldn't do it. It's not a good time. It's not a good time to start because you're already busy. You're really overwhelmed. Things were just fine as it is. Why change? And this goes on and on. To get over that, you need to know why you want to do this, and your why should be really strong. Actually, if you haven't watched Simon Sinek Start With Why TED Talk, I say don't waste another minute by watching me. Just go there and listen that one first. And then come back to me later on. Do come back. I'll leave all the links down below so that I actually manage a sales organization, and when I start working with a new employee, the two things I do is first I explain change management and change, and then second I make them watch that video. So it's a very powerful video to watch. No, this is change management. In most of the things we want to change in ourselves, there is a hurdle you need to get over, and it's not definitely when you start. But there is this place, it always comes, and things get really rough. Most of the time, just before it gets better, on that day, you need to have a very strong why to hold on to. Only then you will be able to get over that difficult day. I also want to explain a little bit around essentialism. So you need to identify what is essential. Read Essentialism book if you haven't done it before. You cannot make all those changes at the same time. It's not about changing everything or making the whole list complete. It's more about making sure that you get correct things done. I think this part requires a bit more acceptance rather than explanation. So please don't forget. Please, 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 I'm begging you. Don't tie your happiness, your next goal. Know your essential systems, habits, that they will get you there and they will actually make you happy. Trust yourself, build those habits, and you'll get there. I'll conclude with a beautiful quote from Atomic Habits. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Hope this video helps you to set better systems rather than goals for your 2021 resolution list and makes you better. I actually wanna conclude by giving you a little bit home update. So as you can see, I'm in my new home now. I'm so happy. It took us almost a year between planning, deciding. I've been in Ireland for 6 years now. It took me 6 years to actually decide to buy a home, but we are happy. We are purchasing everything almost from scratch because we were living on rental furnitures before, and that made me actually one of the reasons why I did this video was that I started watching a lot of what to buy videos. And when the Black Friday came, it hit me. I never were involved that kind of a Black Friday event before, but there was a huge sale going around, which is good. It's good for the economy. But on the other hand, it really made me think: is it what you need? And new leggings all of a sudden? Is it really? I do shopping right now, like very much, but the only reason is that I'm new in this house, and then nothing is furnished yet. So I end up doing a lot of purchasing, but I wouldn't purchase that much. I wouldn't. It's not normal to want to purchase things as I saw there. It was too much or very overwhelming. That's why I wanted to do that video. I promise you, what you need is not a new legging. What you need is to really understand and get a handle of yourself in terms of how can you make those goals happen for yourself. And this is how it does. It is by looking at the systems, your habits, rather than setting new goals. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please do comment, share with your friends so you help them to make a better New Year resolutions as well. Thank you so much. Bye bye.